First of all, how are the major chords derived and their inversions? Okay, this is what we are going to do. The major chord comprises of the root, major third, and the fifth of a major scale. The root, major third, and the fifth of a major scale. But in this tutorial, we're not going to look at the major scale, okay? All right. Now, we are going to look at simple ways, simple formula with which we are going to derive these major chords on the keyboard. All right? Okay, let's go. Now, we have 12 keys on the keyboard. In case you don't know how to name the keys on the keyboard, I have tutorials where I have taught how to name the keys on the keyboard. So please, I want you to check them out in the description box or just look up here, okay? The link you can also get there. Now, the formula is this. You get the root note of the key. You skip 3 notes. You get the major third. Then skip 2 notes. You get the fifth. The root, skip 3 notes. The major third, skip 2, you get the fifth. Okay? Now, let's practicalize it. I said you get the root. Let's take the C, for example, the first key. This is C. This is the root note now. Okay? Then you have to skip 3 notes. 1, 2, 3. You fall to the major third of C. Then the next one is skip 2 notes. 1, 2. Okay. So look at it now. I've skipped 3 notes. 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2. To come to C. Okay? This is the C major chord. The C, E, and G. The C, E, and G. Okay? Now let's go to C sharp. This is the root note. You skip 3 notes. 1, 2, 3. Then you go to the next note. You skip 2 notes. 1, 2. Then you go to the fifth. This is C sharp major chord. Okay? All right. So what do you have? You have C sharp. You have the F. Then you have the A flat. C sharp, F, and A flat. C sharp major chord. You go to D. This is D root note. You skip 3 notes. 1, 2, 3. You go. 1, 2. This is D, the D major chord. What do you have? The D. Okay. You have the F sharp and the A. Or you come to the E flat. You skip 3 notes. 1, 2, 3. Come down. Skip 2 notes. 1, 2. Come. So look at it. What do you have here? E flat, G, and B flat. E flat, G, and B flat. This is pretty simple. With this formula, you can form any of your major chords. Okay? Let's take, for example, you want to go to G. This is the G note. When you get the G root note, you jump 3 notes. 1, 2, 3. You jump 2 notes. 1, 2. So you're having G, B, and D. This is the G chord. Anywhere. Go to F. This is the F. F root note. Skip 3 or jump 3 notes. 1, 2, 3. You come to the next. Skip 2 or jump 2 notes. You come to this. Major chord again. F major chord. What do you have? F, A, and C. Very simple. This is F. Very simple, like ABC, isn't it? F sharp, for example. This is F sharp root note. You skip 3 or jump 3 notes. 1, 2, 3. You come to the next. You skip 2, 1, 2. You come to the next. See it now. You have F sharp, B flat, and C sharp, F sharp. With this, I can boldly say you can derive any major chord on the 12 keys. All these are major chords. All right, let's look at the fingers you can use to play this, okay? For the left, I will propose this, okay? For every root position, you use the fifth, third, and the roots. Fifth, third, and the roots, okay? Or you can also use the fourth, second, and the root. Fourth, second, and the roots. Okay? So this or this. Anyone that suits you, okay? You can use, okay? Then for the right, I'm going to use 1, third, and fifth. 1, third, and fifth. Or 1, 2, 4. So 1, 3, 5. 1, 2, 4. Anyone that feel convenient with you, you can use, okay? So let me take it now. We have this now. Let me use this. I can use this. Remember, I can use this. I can use this. Anyone I want to use, okay? Anyone I want to use. C roots. The same thing if I go to C sharp. Okay? C sharp. C sharp. We can go to D, E flat, E, F, F sharp, G, A flat, A, B, B flat, B, back to C. Wow, I'm sure you can derive any major chord on the 12 keys. This is the root position, I swear. All right? All right, in case you have watched to this time, please hit the subscribe button. It is free. Turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post content like this, you'll be first to see it. Please do that now. Have you done it? All right, let's continue. Okay, now let's look at the inversions. The inversions. What are inversions? An inversion means playing a particular chord in different ways with difference in octave and pitches. All right. For the major chord, we have two main inversions. The first and the second inversion position. Okay. Now, the first inversion position. The formula of getting the first inversion position is this. The root note is usually taken up an octave. So it starts from the third note. The root note is above in the chord formation. Do you understand? So let's look at the root. This is the root, for example. Now, this root note now, we now go up an octave. Where it starts from the third now. Very simple. First position. Very simple. So what do you have? You have the E, the G, and C. Let's go to C sharp. This is the C sharp root chord. The first inversion, take the root note up. Look at the root note here. First inversion of C sharp. Let's take the E. This is the E major chord. Now, take the E up. Finish. So you rearrange it and put the root up above. Okay? You have the A flat, you have the B, and the E. Very simple. Very simple. Let's take F sharp. This is the F sharp root chord. Rearrange it. Take the root note up. So that I start from the third. We are good. Variation is the spice of life. When you use different positions of these chords, you see your music will become beautiful. Okay? So let's go. Take any key. Take any key. Let's say, for example, we are taking A flat. This is the A flat chord. A flat chord. A flat is the root, C and E flat. You take the A flat up, first inversion, first inversion, A flat first inversion, E flat first inversion. Okay, the last one, let's take the B. Okay, this is the B root. Okay, take the B up, take the B up. Look at the B here. It becomes this, the B first inversion. Let's quickly look at the fingers to use. Okay, we are going to use for the right, the first, second, and the fifth finger. First, second, and the fifth finger. First, second, and the fifth finger. Or you can use first, second, and the fourth finger. Anyone that appeal to you, use, okay? The same thing, you can also use 5/3 and the first finger. 5/3 and the first finger. Okay? Okay. 5/3 and the first finger. Okay? So this is the first inversion. When you go to C sharp, yeah, the same thing. The same fingering. Okay? Now when you get to F, this is the F root. The same. Let's go to G. This is G root. Let's go to A flat. Look at the A flat. Yeah, the root. First inversion. A flat, first inversion. Very simple. Is it the E flat? Is it the E? E. This is the E root. First inversion. Very simple. See, the easiest way to do this is sit down, write down what I'm teaching, practicalize it bit by bit. Pause this video, rewind the video, practicalize it bit by bit. It is simple, okay? All right, let's go to the second inversion position. Okay, now let's take the C again. This is the root. The first inversion, we say it starts from the third and the root is taken up. Okay, now the second inversion, we start from the fifth. Okay, so that the root will be in the middle, then the third is up. So the third is taken up like we did before. The third is taken up. This is the third. This is the first inversion. This is the first inversion. The third is taken up. Okay. The third is not taken up. This is the third not taken up. The root will now be in the middle. So second inversion, fifth, root and third. Very simple. Fifth, root and third. The third is taken up, leaving the root in the middle. Okay? So this is what we have now. Second inversion of C. Second inversion of C. Let's look at C sharp. This is the root, third, and fifth. So you are going to take this root and third up. So this one will come here, this one will come here. So it becomes this now. Look at it now, the fifth. The root is in the middle, the third is taken up. Okay? C sharp, C sharp, C sharp. Let's look at F sharp. The root, third, and fifth. Okay, this is the first inversion. The second inversion now, it will start from the fifth. It will start from the fifth. Root, then third. Second inversion. Second inversion. F sharp, second inversion. Okay. Now let's take another key. For example, let's take the E. All right. Now it will start from the fifth. So you have the roots. You have the third. Let's take the fifth back. Look at the fifth, which is B. So it becomes this now. Very simple. So you're starting with B. You have the E and the A flat. This is E, second inversion. So you can always get your second inversion with this formula. It will start with the fifth. The root always in the middle, then the third. Okay, the fingers to use. For the left, you are going to use the fifth, second, and first. Fifth, second, and first. And this we play also 1, third, and 5. 1, third, and 5. 1, third, and 5. Or 1, 2, 4. All right, so very simple. Second inversion. When I come to C sharp, this is C sharp. The root is in the middle. Start with fifths. Fifths, C sharp. Then let's go to D. This is D. Look at the root in the middle. Starting with fifths. Second inversion. The root starts from, let's look at A. Start from here. Then this is the A. Okay, this is the A. G. Second inversion. Okay. Second inversion of G. Okay. Then maybe, okay, maybe let's look at the B flat. Second inversion. Second inversion. B flat. Look at the root. Okay. Take the fifth back. So you form it here. Second inversion. Okay. Then the last one should be the B. Second inversion. This is the root. Take the fifth back. Because second inversion. Wow. With this, I'm very sure you can derive major chords and their inversions on the 12 keys. Okay. I purposely did not do it serially so that you can, push yourself. I don't want you to cram. I want you to walk. Just do this simple walk, 5 minutes every day. You see how you will transform a common way of playing into something very beautiful. Okay. All right. In summary, the root position of a chord starts from the root, the third, and the fifth. Okay. Root, third, and fifth. Root, third, and fifth. Root, third, and fifth. Root, third, and fifth. Remember, you skip 3 notes, you skip 2. Finish. Skip 3 notes, skip 2. Skip 3 notes, skip 2. Root, third, and fifth. Root, third, and fifth. Root, third, and fifth. Okay. The first inversion is taking the root note up. Okay. The root note will now be above, starting with third notes. Okay. So maybe you have this now. You have this now. your root will go up. At it now. Okay. Okay. This is your root. Okay. For C sharp, your root is up. C sharp. Okay. For D, your root is up. Okay. For E flat, your root is up. Okay. For E, your root is up. First inversions. For F, your root is off. Your root is up. Your root is up. Okay. For F sharp, your root is up. I just it. Then for second inversion, your root is always in the middle. So you start with the fifth and it ends with the third. So let's take for C, for example. This is my root in the middle, fifth, third. C sharp, root is in the middle, fifth, third. Okay. For D, root in the middle, fifth, third up. So this one now is E flat. The root is in the middle. Okay. Very simple. So let's take C, for example. C. Okay, let me use one end. Okay. You can practice with the two ends. C, first inversion, second inversion. Okay. First inversion, then the root. C sharp, first inversion, second inversion, first inversion, the root. G, root, first inversion, second inversion, first inversion, root. E flat, E flat, E flat, first inversion, second inversion, first inversion, first inversion, root. E, first inversion, second inversion, first inversion, root. F, root, first inversion, second inversion, first inversion, root. F sharp, root, first inversion, second inversion, first inversion, root. G, first inversion, second inversion, first inversion, root. A flat, first inversion, second inversion, first inversion, root. A, first inversion, second inversion, first inversion, A. The B, B flat, okay, first inversion, second inversion, first inversion, and the roots. B, root, first inversion, second inversion, first inversion, root. B flat, root, B flat, B flat, first inversion, second inversion, first inversion, and root.